So let me just start off by saying Sydney Sweeney does have some great genes. I mean, that girl is just amazing, and I do think she is very gorgeous, of course, but, as a new and up and coming actress, I mean, she is phenomenal. All this stuff going on with her jeans and the American Eagle or American Apparel or PacSun or Levi or whoever it is, whoever's jeans she like defaced or debodied, it just doesn't make any sense. All the hate that's around it just doesn't make any sense at all. And considering, yes, Beyonce did a jean ad a few years ago, hers is just as outrageous. So I don't understand like how, it's like, oh, because she's black, she could do it. That's just how it is in the hood versus like some white, blonde, blue-eyed chick where you're like, nah, she's a Nazi. And I mean, Bill Maher kind of covered that up, that obviously she's not a Nazi, and all of these women can like say as much shit as they want about her, but we all know that you'll swipe left on balding dudes. But anyway, Americana, which is Sydney's latest movie, was awesome. It was genuinely a pretty cool Western-esque thriller, a drama, I guess, more or less. But it was awesome, right? Sydney plays this character, Penny Joe, and she's a waitress, and there's a guy that comes in every other morning, right, for breakfast and coffee, and his name is Lefty Ledbetter, right? Born Lefty, it's on his birth certificate. Played by Paul Walter Hauser, which was awesome. They end up overhearing this scheme go down, right? They end up overhearing these guys talking about stealing this Native American ghost shirt that's worth, in their eyes, $6,000, but in reality, it's actually almost like $500,000, like this random ghost shirt made by the Koita Indians, back in the day and whatnot. And I guess wherever they live it used to be, Lakota Indian land. So that, after the Lakota were driven out, there was very many of their relics and stuff left behind. And this is one of them. The guy that's actually trying to like get this heist situated and coordinated is actually like an artifact and museum owner, like in town. So he wants to have it in his museum. But anyway, he pretty much ends up hiring this guy to steal the ghost shirt, and he ends up killing the random rich white dude that bought it. He ends up killing him, and then his girl ends up stealing the shirt from him, right? And her brother he kind of lost it, I guess, because he lives in a really dysfunctional home with this random criminal and his very neglectful sister. So she ends up stealing the shirt and tries to leave and bring her brother with her, and he says no because he is the reincarnation of Sitting Bull and he has to stay with his people. And he's a very much so little white kid, and the cultural appropriation aspect or angle that they go on with this kid is absolutely hilarious because he's the best and worst part of this whole movie. But that kid is just hilariously cool, but also just so bad. And so Penny and Lefty, they end up, tracking down the guy that stole the shirt, and then they end up seeing the girl leave. So now they're, chasing her to try to steal this shirt so they could take it and get the money, because Penny wants to go to Nashville, right? Because she's a singer, but she has this stutter. She has this like little stutter trying to say words, and just Sydney Sweeney portraying that type of character is fucking adorable, man. Like, that is so cute. She has the most curliest, bounciest hair. She just looks adorable, and she has like a poster of Dolly Parton in her room, and that's like, man, I think it would be cool if she did a Dolly Parton biopic. Like, they had Rami Malek and Queen. They did what's his name, Egerton, in the Elton John movie. So I mean, it would be cool to see her in a Dolly Parton like biopic. I think that'd be genuinely really freaking cool. But especially considering she sings, and you're like, oh man, like you could totally do it. It's got to be on the horizon. But so now Penny and Lefty are tracking her down and chasing her and trying to steal this shirt from her. They try to hold her up at a gas station and like completely fail. So she ends up going to her parents' house because she wants protection from, anyone that's going to try to steal or kill her for the shirt, because now she was held up at gunpoint at a gas station by the waitress of the diner that she goes to. She has the museum owner trying to find her now. She knocked out her boyfriend, who's clearly a killer, so who knows who he knows that could be after her. It's a lot. So she goes back to her parents' house, and it turns out her parents are like this really weird, bass-ackwards little house on the prairie family where like father and the brothers, or at least the husbands of his daughters, are all like just very culty, like of that whole we are the men and the men are everything. Adam came before Eve, and so it should be now that when women have to surrender to their husbands, and it's like super freaky and super crazy how that family dynamic is. But essentially, the little kid, the brother, who you end up finding out is actually her son. She just had always called him a little brother. So, I mean, no wonder the kid's all like messed up thinking he's a Native American. But he actually goes to like these Native American people that are in this like freedom fighter brigade thing, and he goes to tell him about the ghost shirt because he saw it and he's like, I need to let these guys know. These guys are like a militia type of Indian freedom fighter group. So they end up going with straight compound bows to this house to fight, like to try to steal their or get their shirt back by whatever means necessary, and so forth. The family is like defending themselves. There's this whole shootout. The museum owner shows up, and it's just a wild, awesome tension filled fight dramatic fight at the end of the movie, and it is just so good. Like, it is definitely worth watching. I mean, it's called Americana. How more American can you get than a Native American fucking random shirt being stolen and like the main plot point of the movie? And it's, I guess, directed by this guy Tony Tost. Love his name, Tony Tost. It's his directorial debut, so that's pretty cool. This was his first film. I mean, congratulations, and he got some solid actors for it. I mean, it was awesome. It was genuinely cool. I definitely enjoyed it the whole way through. All the characters are great in their own way, and honestly, I think casted perfectly. It's just that kid, he's just so annoying, but also hilarious. Oh, man. But yeah, I would definitely suggest it. Check it out, Americana. I know probably a lot of people didn't watch it because of, again, the whole Sydney Sweeney thing. A lot of people are probably just like boycotting the movie because they're boycotting her. But it's not her fault she's in the movie. I mean, yeah, she's in it, but it's the director that wanted this story to be told, and he's the one that chose her. So just give the director at least the benefit of the doubt and watch the movie. Don't let the Sydney Sweeney jeans drama get in the way of any of that. But yeah, I would definitely say to check it out. Americana. It was a lot of fun. And been Ghost and Craig. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.